we welcome you into the live stream. We are tracking severe weather this afternoon as we have two multiple tornado watches going from east of Sterling City all the way to Brady to San Antonio. And so far, we are tracking it right now. The tornado watch is 5 hours and 42 minutes. And we're watching our storm spotters up there in Menard. Boy, the storm near Menard has been tornado warned. So pretty much it's getting to the point where it might drop a tornado, or if it gets into doing that. But they're not far out from Brady, Texas, where my parents live. And so far, there it is. There's that tornado right there. It looks like a well-defined corkscrew. He's looking at that on his iPad and stuff. And the sky is black. Like, no kidding about it. So those that are in Menard right now need to take cover because you got a possible tornado on the ground. We're going to keep monitoring this situation as we go through the afternoon. Tornado watch for both, like San Antonio and Brady, both. They're under tornado watch until 10 o'clock this evening. Thunderstorms will approach San Antonio by 9 o'clock tonight. So, anyway, we'll definitely keep y'all on the alert. If anything happens, we'll get up on live stream and you guys can have it from there. But anyway, back to the Doppler radar. If I could get this radar thing working. Usually on the Weather Channel, that's normally where I go. Go on the Weather Channel. This thing still loads up like really, really slow. Let's go ahead and drop the Doppler radar down. I think we could do it like this way. Get something going. There we go. And yes, that tornado watch, the tornado warning is right there. So where my mouse is, that's where the indicated rotation. You got two storms coming right to each other. See how they close like that? That's a well-defined storm just to the Menard area. And yes, we will keep y'all up to live and up to date here on the weather. And let's see what we got for Muskogee. Muskogee is under flash flood warning, but none of that really matters. It's not tornado watch or anything, but we are definitely going to keep eyes on the weather. 10 o'clock, that tornado watch. These are the counties that are in the watch, if you can see from the vantage point right here. These towns are in this tornado watch. And then we'll go, let's get the radar up and running. So anyway, these are where all the bad storms are at. Go big screen right here. All right, so this storm right here, it is not far outside of Brady. This had a tornado indicated storm. So if you are in Menard right now, you need to take cover. because this is headed your direction. Brady, y'all can see the storm clouds. But anyway, these storms are headed right for y'all. So we'll go ahead and give you the future track on everything that we're going to see. So right there's the blue dot. That's where I'm at in San Antonio. So here is where everything starts to develop. You can see the tornado watch is in here right now. And yeah, this thing is pushing off a big giant squall line. It'll be here within probably, let's see, it's 4:23 right now. We are looking at storms firing off to the west of Brady, to the northeast of Junction, but Junction should see another squall line starting to build in right there. So around 10:19, we should have thunderstorm activity starting to make its way to San Antonio. So the Storm Prediction Center has this whole area all the way from Sterling City, which we'll find way over here. So it's going to be like right there, and that's where the tornado watch, the leaning edge of where San Angelo is, and all this area under that tornado watch till 10. So yeah, make sure we're keeping eyes on this one storm right here. This is the tornado warned thunderstorm going through Eden right now. So people in Eden and other surrounding towns, y'all need to take precautions and get the cover right now. So if the tornado warning is issued on your area, make sure you get to the lowest level of your home, away from windows. And so far, you know what to do. If tornado sirens are going off, get to the lowest level of your home. Put you and yourself between many walls as you can, between yourself and the storm. And that way, you get to safety. Just don't wait for it to be on top of you. All right, so we'll go ahead and get that going. I got the storm chasers out chasing this storm. The Menard Supercell is the one that they're chasing right now. And just look at the sky. It is really starting to turn black and blue and all types of stuff. But anyway, I think if we are expected some severe weather, we're going to go ahead and set the phone down. We're still going to be live here on this Memorial Day. So happy Memorial Day to all of our soldiers and those that serve. Thank you all very much for coming in to our live stream here today. Yeah, we need to charge up some devices. This is like my little handheld. It's got about 83%. So we're going to get it charged up and ready. In case if we lose power, electricity, I have something to charge up the phone. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and get like 2 of these charged up. They're like my little hand warmers. I use these during the winter. It keeps my hands nice and warm. Because a lot of times if it's freezing cold, your hands, if you don't have any gloves on, you'll be like, oh, my hands are so cold. But anyway, yeah, so we're going to go ahead and charge these up and get them going. Because I know we got a few hours before storms arrive here in San Antonio. So got to be very careful. All right, so we'll go ahead and get this one going. Yep, that one is going. We'll probably get another one going. We could charge 2 at the same time. But go ahead and find another plug. see, what is this one? That's not anything I need. But anyway, yes, tracking storms today. We do have that tornado watch going in. Okay, so all I have to do is charge one. So this one is fully charged up at 100%. So won't have to worry about that one. Okay, we're looking at this storm, and boy, it's intensifyingly rotating. This big, huge storm that's going through Menard right now. We are watching it very, very closely. I mean, if it goes to Brady, then I'll call my dad and let them know, take cover, because this storm it's got potential. Can't even talk this afternoon, but it's got potential for tornadoes today. So we are definitely keeping our eyes on Menard, Mason. I think this thing is tracking to the, I think it's to the south of Mason. But yeah, anyway, a tornado warning has been issued on Menard. So those that are in Menard right now, please take cover. Don't wait for the storm to be on top of you. Remember, to the lowest level of your home, away from windows, because you need to get to your safe place right now in Menard. There is a tornado warning. So anyway, yeah, let's get right back to it. Yeah, go ahead and get it full screen for you. Right there. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I'll show y'all what it's like right now. We could go outside and have a little look. And yeah, we're under that tornado watch until 10 p.m. tonight. I do apologize if it's dark out, but anyway, we are going to go out, and yeah, it is humid out here. Yeah, we're doing this live stream thing, and yeah, so far we're to reconnect and stuff. There we go. We are back up and running. I do apologize about that. It's humid out here. We are looking at the west. Let's go over here and see what's going on. So it is hot and humid as we come out here to do a live stream and storm spotting. So yeah, we got like all of this right here. There is, yeah, the humidity is high. It feels heavy up here. But yeah, anyway, yeah, this is what it looks like right now. We're looking off to the west, like you're going towards Bernie. So pretty much all the clouds, you can see the clouds are starting to come on in. Just right over here, we're looking off to the south, and yeah. So anyway, that's what's going on right now. We're under that tornado watch until 10 o'clock this evening, and so far, yeah, we are. But if I was in Brady, I'd be out doing the live storm chase or weather spotting, and that way we'll give y'all more and details on everything that's going on. All right. Well, howdy, everybody. All right, so go ahead and see what's going on. Okay, so I wonder which way they're going.
Chat is spicy today.
Okay, so you see the tornado. Okay, so there was a tornado warning right here. Now a new tornado warning getting issued. And yeah, so far we watched this guy right here. This guy is Reed Timmer from Discovery Channel. If you know who he is, he's a part of Storm Chasers way back then. So pretty cool guy. He was last week in Oklahoma. And yeah, look at them. They're just getting pelted by the rain. You know, let's see. Turn that back up and stuff. Yeah, so anyway, if you know who this guy is, go subscribe to his channel. It's pretty good. All right, let's see. Yeah, starting to see a little base right there. You can see a little cursor right here. That's where that base wall cloud is. See, there is Menard right there. New tornado warning just issued for Menard. So that's not one, but two tornado warnings already issued for Menard as we look at those big storms right there. So I wonder which way this thing's tracking. I mean, Menard, I think the storm is headed right for Junction. But we'll see which direction it takes. If it goes east, it's going to head to Brady. If it goes south, it'll head to Junction. Starting to get some little vortices right here. You can look right there. There's a little tail trying to form up right there. Or it could be just a ordinary stud cloud of some sort. Yeah, but this storm has a lot of lightning, so people in Menard need to take cover right now because this storm is bearing down. And yeah, you do see the scary looking clouds. Just look at the clouds. You got like a base right here. There's other spots right there that are going in. Oh, did you see that? Major look, that was me. All right, so they just picked up a new rotation, like right in this little circle area.
On the other side there now too in that range. Take north of this. It won't last too long. Whiskey. The other cable is
Yeah, they already getting into some heavy rain bands, getting into the Menard area. But anyway, yeah, that tornado warning is issued for Menard. So another tornado warning gets issued right on the same spot. I wish I had like a little tripod. My hands are starting to get tired after holding this new phone I got. And got to say, this phone better than the last phone. I mean, let me tell you. So yeah, I'll show you what happened with my previous phone. Go ahead and set this down that way. You guys can see the computer if you want. I'll turn it this way so y'all can see the storms. Anyway, yeah, I'll go ahead and take at least a few of those off. And still got some straightening up to do and stuff. But anyway, I went down to Cricket Wireless and got me a brand new phone. But this one, my old phone, it literally did not look good. And I popped off the back and look what happened to it. It just literally had this back piece right here already popping off on it. And it looked like the battery itself is swollen. So that's not good. But it still works though. Just look at that. It's got enough juice in there. So yeah, I mean, got a brand new phone and stuff. So that's pretty good. But yeah, just absolutely love my computer. I tracked storms on it and do a live stream here today as we do these live event. Now, anytime when we do have like severe weather and stuff, we will do a video or a live. It don't matter what, but we'll definitely keep everybody up to date on what is going on. They're still tracking that storm towards Menard, so hopefully everybody is in their safe place while the storm system goes through in Menard. But anyway, I think we're going to have a watch party, so we'll definitely get up in here and do a watch party. So I think what I need to do is we need to find something that we can set this camera down, and I do think like right here would be a good spot. I mean, we can make some room or whatever. Yeah, this looks really good. Gonna have to hold it up with something. have to get creative. Yeah, we could do that. We are doing our videos today. I can probably get it like that and like that. Okay, I think that looks good. Might be a little slanted, but we're going to be watching from right here, and so far we'll bring the computer screen like that. Yeah, let's see. Right here, we'll have a little watch party. We're tracking that severe thunderstorm right out in through Menard. So people in Menard need to take cover right now. Man, so I still play with this little thing. All right, got a like on here. Pretty nice. See, you can see it like right there. There is Stud right there. We are watching our storm spotters in Menard right now. And see the little base right there? All that right there. Awesome. Thank you for the like. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, I got to keep my family up to date. Well, this thing has a lot of lightning with it. And they're still getting back that signal, which they are. Yeah, and this phone is just so old and so wore out. It's really young, but hey, look, it still works. Just look at that. It's not like the other wore out phones I had. But yeah, we are keeping our track, and boy, look at that. It's got some lightning. It's got lightning with it, so hope you guys are taking cover. Oh, did we get a comment? I think we got a comment. Hello, how are you doing? Let's see what the comment was. Live chat. Yeah, I think we got a pretty good live chat right there. So yeah, but anyway, we'll go right here. Okay, so it looks like this storm is tracking off to Mason. So as you can see right there, Mason is in the line. You're going to be a big YouTuber one of these days. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I can't wait to be a big YouTuber one of these days. This is just the start of it. If we can help each other, that would be really good. So thank you for the encouragement words. All right, so we'll go ahead and get back into this one. As you can see right there, we'll take the live chat off. Mason, the tornado warning is still there. I mean, as you can look at my little cursor, just right there. Mason is right where my hand is. It's rotating really good on that. So yeah, go ahead, pop in another window. Yeah, so I got a few watches to look out for. Go to the YouTube channel. Awesome. We are we're definitely watching this thing as getting into this evening, and we'll go ahead and get into live chat. Thank you very much, Janaya. Okay. Okay, very nice on that as well. But yeah, we're here on this Memorial Day weekend and track the storms. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get it back into the big window. Oh yes, just look at that. There is a base right there. You can see it like right there. They are probably on the leaning edge. See, you got stud clouds right there. So yeah, we are live. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. You know, we've been live for at least about 30 minutes now. And just tracking severe weather and stuff. But anyway, yeah, going pretty good on this afternoon. Just watching, like you see me right there, have the little live stream, and we're just keeping eyes on this one. Oh, what did they launch? They launched a drone? Oh my goodness, yeah, they probably did. They launched a drone. Okay, so we're gonna see what's going on, and boy, look at the clouds. Look at that. Look, I mean, Jiminy Christmas. We got a base. Just look at that. My goodness. Look at that base. Right here is the hail threat. And my gracious. See if we can turn this up a little bit. Yeah, there's a little part right there that is massive rotation right there. And yeah, look at that. This thing is rotating violently. And boy, just look at that lower base right there. They got a pretty good drone, let me tell you. So they can track something you see in the movie Twisters. If you don't know what that is, I'll show you. If I can find it. So it was this movie right here that they launch a drone and stuff. But yeah, anyway, we're having like a watch party and stuff. We're watching storms right to Menard. If this storm goes east, it heads to Brady. No doubt about it. So we're definitely watching these strong rotation type thunderstorms. Yeah, I mean, seriously, I've got in touch with my parents not too long ago. This supercell on Menard is tornado warned. So, folks that live in Menard, be alert. Be alert, be awake, be alert. Now, goodness, we don't want to hear that. Jeez. Oh, whoa. Starting to get some pretty good lightning from that. Go ahead and get it up to 1080p. This is right here in Menard, Texas. See, the sky is starting to glow a little green right here, a little turquoise blue. Yeah, probably get me a drink real quick. Y'all can watch the live chat and the live stream. Y'all go ahead and come on in. Yeah, they're saying, whoa, look at the lightning. Yeah, you can literally see that leaning part of that base right there. So look at that. Ain't that pretty? Okay, so we are still waiting on the internet to get back up on their little doodads. But this storm is right outside of Mason. And we'll show you big picture screen right here. There's Mason right there. Right there where my finger is. That's where Mason is. Just to the west. This tornado warning now getting extended. People in Mason, get to the lowest level of your home, away from windows. Come on, chop, chop, get to it. This storm is right outside your area. It's got rotation with it. I can tell. Rotation like nothing else. But anyway, right there, Mason, you need to be to the lowest level of your home, away from windows, right now. Back to the broadcast. I might have to get my little thing, attached so we can stay on the air and live stream this storm. And we need to go ahead and do that as well. So, got my phone charger. All right, there we go. We are charged. So that way we'll charge up while we do the live watch party. Oh yeah, we're gonna definitely keep an eye on this storm. So people in Mason, please be alert. If you live in Mason, Texas, and you get to the lowest level of your home, away from windows, and so on. Yeah, so this, here we go. We got like right here, we've got two separate tornado warnings now being issued. And these storms are really going eastward, it looks. They're pulling that way. Let's see what else we got going on in here. I'm going to go ahead and get that guy blocked out a little bit. But as you can see, the storm is getting out in there. So we are definitely keeping eyes on the storm going to Mason. And those that are in Mason right now need to be taking cover right now. So please make sure that you take precautions as soon as possible. As soon as possible. Okay, so yeah, the stream is coming in pretty nicely. This is the first time that we have actually done a stream here on J Baker Vlogs in a long time. So yes, you can see where all of these, see the tornado watch is this whole area right here, going from Brownwood, San Angelo, to Junction, to San Antonio. All of these right here, this whole area is under not just one, but two separate tornado watches. The squall line is getting up there. So you have the dry line, which is probably about right here. It's westward of San Angelo. And yeah, so far the storms could fire just east of that dry line. But anyway, yeah, we are definitely keeping track of our storm here. And yes, we are watching ourselves here on YouTube live as well. So thank you guys. Also, happy Memorial Day. Thank you all for serving our community. And we got to give a shout out to our sponsor, West Creek Trail Rides. Yay! Yeah, best horseback riding in San Antonio, Texas. So if you ever come by and you want to say hello, please, more than welcome to do so on that. So let's see, that dry line looks like it just pushed a little bit. We're definitely keeping our eyes peeled on that. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get that clipped off right there. So we can have just the radar. See the dry line now pushed away from San Angelo, and right there, and you see San Antonio is right there. So anyway, it will be a few hours before storms approach my location. And yeah, we could have a hail producer as well. Anyway, it will be. Yeah, okay, so we're getting pretty good. Pretty good. I'm just making sure that everybody can hear me. Can y'all hear me? I hope y'all can. Oh, by golly, we are doing good. So, yeah, pretty good right here. Yeah, so this storm is now it is coming down heavy in Brady. It is, they got now a severe thunderstorm warning for Brady. Tornado warning is going away from Brady, so that's good. That is, hallelujah, that is good. Yeah, and still waiting on the storm spotters on their feed of their live stream there in Mason or Menard. But yeah, we got our green and reds, a little bit of purple starting to show up right there to the west of Mason. So I'm asking folks right now, tornado warning on Mason. Take cover now in Mason. So do not delay on that as well.
Brian's going to give this stream a kick as we do that. We're going to continue looking at these storms.
Now, I will say that these storms are pretty good lightning. Look at all the lightning. I mean, you see the green and reds come together like that. When you see that on velocity radar, green and reds, not a good sign. There is rotation right here. So you want to make sure that you're to the lowest level of your home, away from windows, and so far going onward. But I will be going to the Weather Channel. Let's go ahead and refresh this page right here. And that way we give you the live Doppler radar and what we're seeing here on J. Baker Vlogs. So anyway, yeah, my computer is a little bit slow. But anyway, it'll get right to it. Yeah, so it's taking a sweet little time getting the weather locations. Oh, there it is. Awesome. All right. So there is where this storm is right here, as you can look at it. It is right there. Brady, all of this right here is tracking off to where it needs to be. Okay, so I think we need to go ahead and fix this out a little bit more, which is a good thing. This thing really does a good thing on this computer. I mean, you can see where all these storms are at right now. This one is going right through Menard. Brady is on the leaning edge of the tornadic activity. But anyway, to Mason, which they did pop this one out. This storm is on your doorstep, tornado warning for the city of Mason. So you want to make sure you're to the lowest level of your home, away from windows. Guys, it's not obvious enough that we are coming at you live today, Memorial Day. Y'all need to get to the lowest level of your home. If you live in Mason, do it now. Get to the lowest level. Tornado warning in effect for the city of Mason. But anyway, yeah, we're going to stretch out just a little bit, and so far Brady is getting some pretty good range from it. We might go to our pet cube and see what is going on in there, and we'll see what we could do about that. Because I do have a Google account on PetCube, and that way I can patch into the window and see what is going on at my parents' house. Okay, so anyway, we'll go ahead and go to petcube.com. And we could probably watch our live stream camera from my parents' home. Okay, how many? We got about 51 minutes in live stream here, so that's pretty good. Thank you guys for coming in. Let's see. I do sign in with Google. All right, so oh yeah, we can watch a live stream. Now we can see what's going on in Brady. We're trying to get up. Okay, so I really do not want that. Uh-oh, okay, so we just went off the internet. So we'll go ahead and get ourselves back on it. So it is 5 o'clock here in our time zone. Now it's 5:10. And we're just getting attached back to the weather. Now we have lost well, we are still live. Trying to get ourselves back on and stuff. Just give me a second and I'll work out the kinks in that. I don't know why it did that. First time for everything. Okay, so it should be back on. Okay, we are just waiting for it to come back on and stuff. Okay, there we go. We are back up and running. Okay, I need to go ahead and see what is going on with this one. I do believe. Yeah, this one is still not running as good, but we're going to refresh it and see what that does. Okay, I guess we'll try this again and see. Okay, we are connected to the internet. It's just taking its sweet little time getting ourselves back into where we need to be. I do apologize about all that's going on. Okay, I think what I need to do is probably close out some windows. And yeah, you like my picture of Picani? It's pretty good. Okay, I'll go ahead and take those out. But anyway, still watching that storm. Just to the Brady area, which apparently it looks really good. That tornado warning storm is getting away from it. They're getting a lot of rain there in Brady right now. I think what we could do is go ahead and. Okay, well, there we go. I think we are getting somewhere. Yeah, this thing does take a little while and getting stuff going. I guess what we have to do is shut all the windows off and see if we can get them back up and running. Get at least 2 of these windows back up and stuff. Not baloney. Oh, you're not connected. I guess we are going to have to wait for a little bit until we can see what the problem is. Guess it's having a hard time trying to catch up and stuff. Okay, so what I'm probably going to do, I'm going to disconnect the Wi-Fi, okay, and then we'll do it again. We're doing it on the extender, which that is over there plugged into my wall. And yeah, so far we're getting pretty good. Hopefully going to work out the kink of our little outage that we had, but that puts us right in the dark where we don't know what's going on. But that's why we've got Wi-Fi, we've got the internet. Any day now. Oh goodness. Oh man. I wonder how long this is going to take. I mean, we're already to an hour of a live stream. And yeah, we've had our first outage while on stream. What's that? That's really, really funny when we all look at it. Okay, there we go. Yeah. There we go. Connected. All right, let's see if we can refresh everything. It should get us back on. Goody! Well, it's about time. All right. Okay, I'm going to do one. Probably get 2 of those going on YouTube, because that way we could get back to our storm spotter who's chasing this storm from Menard. So if you guys have watched this movie right here, Twisters, it was a really, really good movie. I mean, one of my favorite movies. So yeah, it was pretty good movie. My favorite scene in that movie was the rodeo scene. Okay, so it's easily getting back in there. Well, yep, partly cloudy skies here in San Antonio, but the tornado watch is there. Skies are humid. Oh, man, I guess I need one more refresh, and we'll see what that does. I've run into this problem yesterday afternoon when trying to live stream the baseball game on my PS4 or PlayStation 5, whatever. Yeah. I haven't used my PlayStation 4 in over a year or 2 years. Evidently, when I got my PlayStation 5, all right, there we go. All right, cool. We're back up and running. Here we go, boys. Okay, we are up and running. There we go. Okay. Now we are tracking live storms in this one. So thank you guys for coming into the live chat. Now we're going to keep watching these storms. I mean, the good news about it is a lot of these storms are going towards Mason. So if you live in the city of Mason, just be careful, take cover. Because that's really what matters is everybody taking cover. But anyway, yeah, look at those. Look at the clouds. These right here, it's a glowing green color. So as you can see right there, that's a hail producer right there. So if you see that, get your cars some cover. Thank you all for coming into the stream. Hi, everybody. Happy Memorial Day. go ahead and get it up there. I love my little computer. Just look at that. This thing can really turn. I love this thing. It's nice. I could watch TV on this thing and just sit back, relax, and just enjoy this thing. But yes, we got that tornado warning on Mason. So, folks, if you live in Mason, take cover. Please, please take cover. Because there is rotation right here just to the west of Mason. You see the green and reds starting to come together? You need to take cover now. I mean, don't wait, because a tornado could be indicated in that storm. So you got to just get to the lowest level of your home, away from windows, and wait till the storm passes. That's all you could do. Just let it pass. But yeah, this storm is now coming into Mason. Got a tornadic rotation right there. That's why that tornado warning is already where it is. But anyway, well, got viewers coming in. Now, in the live stream, I got to make a name for myself. How about Storm Chaser John or Storm Spotter John? But anyway, I'll just go with Storm Spotter John. But yeah, we're still trying to get this right here going. All right, well, let me see if I can get up into another window and I can patch into my pet cube there at my parents'. So here is another window. Okay, go ahead, hit towards the Google, pet cube, pet cube camera, which I just log into my Google account and I can see what's going on. I mean, ain't that pretty cool? They get a camera and get going on that as well. But anyway, guess just have to go here. 13 years on that. Yada, yada, yada. I need to get into my live camera. Yeah, so got a new tornado warning just now already issued. This thing is starting to tightening up just right there. It's getting already to the east of Mason. Fredericksburg, it's headed your way. Fredericksburg, be ready. Hour, 2 hours, don't matter how long, but people in Fredericksburg need to be on high alert because this storm is massive. It's rotating. So, those in Fredericksburg, be ready because this thing could be knocking at your doorstep within a few hours from now. Let's see. I'm going to try to go. I like Pet Cube. It's a good thing. And I'll sign in with my Google account. Devices. Let's see. I think. I need to see where I can patch in, and that way everybody can watch this at least all together. Hopefully I can get it going. I need to get into the live streaming. Oh, what was that? Okay, pet cameras. Let's see if I could join in on. Okay, so I don't think I could get in there, but we are definitely trying to get in. All right, let's see. Yep, everything is tracking off to the east from this main coupling of storms right here. Everything is tracking off towards Fredericksburg, so we are keeping eyes on it. Okay, well, let me see if I could do something else on that. Okay, do we have like any more the live chat? I want to thank our people that are in our live stream today and those that are watching the storms. And this is just something that we're going to watch for. Yeah, so anyway, let me see if I can get it like on here. I think this will have it. Let's see what they're saying.
Okay, so the good news is I'm not seeing a debris ball. We're not seeing a blue ball in there of debris. But still, I think this thing is on the ground somewhere wrapped in rain. If you look, this is back the radar now. This is the rain. This is the hail. Look at the lightning, too, out in front of it. See these strikes? We've got lightning well out in front of this storm. If there is a tornado, in fact, it's going to be right back in there somewhere in the rain. It's going to be almost impossible to see. But I think Reed and their team is going to try to get out in front of this thing. They're going to try to get a good shot on this. And that's why their connection is struggling right now, because big time hail. I mean, we're talking about tennis balls back in there. I think Reed is fine. They're just trying to get out in front of the storm. The last shot that we have, they weren't in the rain. So that's good news. That means they weren't, trapped in the hook of this thing. They're trying to reposition. My guess, guys, is that they're somewhere out in this region. Or, maybe in the notch. I don't think they're actually back in the storm because of the last image that we see there at the top of the screen. Okay. All right, so we've got the odometer in the background telling us the levels on their connection. They're going up. Looks like they're back. Wow, what a shot. Let's go back to them right now. That could be a wall cloud. My lightning back there. Windshield wipers have failed. It's caught down here.
Whoa. Look at that. Guys, look. This thing is glowing.
Oh, yeah, we got a bright green RFD coming, the new wall cloud formation.
We got strike clouds right there.
Just off to our north. We gotta turn around. Okay.
So look how ominous this sky looks. Anytime you see that, when the sky is glowing green like that, you can have hail up to that size. You can have hail up to that size. You can hail up to grapefruit, 10 eggs, tennis balls. Don't really matter, but hail is hail. And you get some big damage on that. Okay, so they're having still some trouble on that. And yeah, we're literally tornado watch goes till another 4 hours. 4.5, I should say.
All right, so the connection stabilizing once again.
Okay, so tornado warning still in effect for Mason. Yeah, look at this right here. This thing is massively rotating just to the southwest of Mason. So those that are in Mason, y'all need to be very careful. This thing is wrapped in rain. You can't see it, but it's there. You gotta pay close attention when you are out and about with these storms. Okay, so let's see if we could try that Pet Cube live stream. Let's see, full HD. I'm going to see if I could get back into that. Okay. Wonder if you can watch this. Well, I've already got that. I don't think it's going to let me get on there and look at it. But yeah, this storm is tracking off from where Mason is right now. The bad stuff is headed towards Junction. So if you are live with us here today, we are tracking storms today, and so far this coupling here is rotating ferociously. Still waiting on any word from our storm chasers up there. Tracking that storm from Eden, Texas. This is where the storm was. It came from Eden, and pretty much it's tracking off to the south. It's coming right to Fredericksburg. So within a few hours for Fredericksburg, it'll be here at some point. But still, tornado watch for Brady and those all the way to San Antonio. So yeah, you guys get a drink. Just enjoy the live stream with us today. And we are watching this thing very closely in which direction it's going to go. We have been live for over an hour and 19 minutes into our broadcast here. We are keeping track of a tornadic rotation just to the to the south of Mason. A new tornado watch now forming up on that same structure of thunderstorms just right there. Yeah, let me check my phone real quick. And make sure it's okay. Yep, it's okay. They're pretty much keeping track on everything. There we go. All right. So, yeah. So this storm right here, Mason has already seen 3 tornado warnings already. So if you see where my finger is pointed, that's where Mason is. We get a lot of. Hopefully, if you guys want to, make sure you get your friends out and you can watch this storm with us. We are live tracking these storms from where Mason, Texas is. This right here, this looks like a well indicated debris ball. It is like a corkscrew. Anytime you see that corkscrew like that, it looks like a monkey's tail corkscrew. It don't matter what it is. It's just an ordinary corkscrew. But if you see that on Doppler radar, you know that there's something on the ground. Tornado could easily be wrapped in rain bands. Yeah, we are definitely keeping track of these storms. And let's see what he's saying.
A lot of rain. But as the RFD come around the backside, you got the green, that's the inflow coming in the storm. This thing is an absolute beast. Just a classic Texas May supercell. And someone says this storm coming towards Reed. I believe Reed and the team are actually out in front. They're out in front of the storm. Go ahead. Unreal. So Brian just relayed to me that they're back in the hail core. So somewhere in that purple, they lost the windshield wipers.
Oh no.
And they were struck by light again?
What? Look. They were struck by lightning?
Okay, so they lost their windshield wipers. They've been struck by lightning. How much more can the Dom take? The fact that they're still driving the car is insane. I mean, I don't know if any of your guys' houses have ever been struck by lightning or you know someone. When my house, when a house gets struck by lightning, I've been in a house where, 3 houses down got struck and all my electronics were fried in my house, in my apartment. So lightning struck the Dominator directly. I don't even know how they're still going. You got to be kidding me. But that's what the Dominator was built to do. It was built to withstand this kind of stuff. Probably any other car be in a ditch right now and just send it to the shop. That's insane. All right. As soon as I hear anything else, guys, about the Dominator, about their team, I'm going to relay it here. But once again, this is a dangerous storm that we now know Reed and the Dominator is somewhere in that purple, somewhere in that hail core, and they've lost their windshield wipers, which makes it, think about it, when you're driving down the road and your windshield wipers are crappy or they need replaced, it's hard to see. Imagine not having windshield wipers in the middle of a supercell in Texas while the lime-sized hail is falling on top of your car after your car's been struck by lightning. It's a pretty bad day. It's a good day here for the stream, and we're going to continue tracking this tornado-warned storm. This is still a particularly dangerous situation, tornado warning. So this is one of the highest levels of tornado warnings they can issue. You've got your radar indicated. That's like, okay, we think that we've got enough to potentially tornado on the ground. Then you've got your PDS tornado warning, which is one step above. We're pretty sure there's a large and extremely dangerous tornado on the ground. Wow. Totally good. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going, guys. And I promise, as soon as we get the Dominator feedback, we're gonna go right back to them. But their car was just struck by lightning, and they don't have windshield wipers, and they're in the middle of a hail core.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Huh. Okay, so that's 3 major things: struck by lightning, no windshield wipers, and in the middle of a dangerous hail core. Yikes! That's crazy.
That is potentially where you have your tornado that's completely wrapped in rain. Look at the radar. Do you see the not right where the notch is? Look right below the purple. See how that ball is like rotating? That could be a massive tornado, guys. It really could. Very dangerous situation.
Man. Could be a PDS tornado warning right there.
Right in the Domometer. We should be back here. Wow, I can't believe it. We're back. Let's go back to the guys. The lightning struck Dominator. That wiper super tight. That one is absolutely no video. We're back live. Can you explain what's going on? We got wiper power sitting to figure out where the middle of the hail core has worked decent Texas right now over the softball and softball. That's wrong right now. You hear it? And there's a newest rotation. I'm kind of middle. Oh, I know it's another story.
Well, I tell you what, guys, it is just getting ugly.
You can see we got one windshield wiper in front of Reese pointing straight up. And then we got one over here on the right that's down my corner. So the linkage between them seems to come loose or something happened to that linkage that I think between them. We're going to have to open the hood up and take a look at it. We're working fine all of a sudden, right? I don't understand what's going to happen there, though. There should be 2 people connected. That's weird. Yeah, that one's super tight. That one is spot city. Yeah, if I can strip out. Hopefully, it can talk off of the hut, but I don't know. Yeah, I was nearly struck by lightning. It's about 50 feet in front of us. I was too wide on the camera. And he shut off some of the electronics. They had a zap to it, instantaneous zap. We could even hear it a little bit. It felt like it. But it had a sizzle to it. And we are still a little bit weird, but at least the core of the lightning strike missed us just to the east. So we're just trying to get the base in here so we can fix the windshield wiper and get back into it. I need an overhang or something here. You want to buy gas station? Awning. I'll find a gas station. I'll find the nearest one. Probably gonna be full of cars, right from the hail. Yeah. Yeah, it is a little bit difficult to see. I can see just enough to go slowly. We're going about 25 here, so I can see. I got one 3 minutes away. I'll tell you where it's all.
That must have been some dangerous lightning there, guys. if the Dominator got struck by lightning, well, it's always best important when you do have approaching supercell thunderstorms. You always want to make sure that if you do not have any surge protectors or anything like that, you want to make sure you unplug it from the wall. Because if your electronics get fried, it's done. It's donezo. So you don't want to ever get into a situation where you'll be like, oh no, I forgot to unplug my things. Oh no. Yeah, but anyway, but right now in Mason, and so far it is just coming down heavy rain. They're getting pelted by hail, and worst thing about it is they have no windshield wipers, and they're right in the middle of this thing. But anyway, let me see if I can look out the window really quick. We're going to stay live on the air. You guys are more than welcome to watch the live stream of this stream right here. Yeah, they are like right outside of Mason. Luckily, Brady, storms have missed to the south of Brady, where that tornado warning was already issued and stuff. But yeah, we're going to keep you up to date. I'm going to check out my window over here. My window looking west towards the burning area, which we should see some wall clouds and whatever. But as soon as nighttime comes, we're definitely going to see some storms, evidently. Okay, so hour and 32 minutes. We're going to stay on the air. Yeah, people are literally taking cover because of the hail threat. And yeah, the lightning, as you can see. But anyway, we're going to be right back. All right, so I do see some clouds just off in that direction. So took a little look about that. Yeah, time for some more. Now, if we do get into the situation if we do get into the situation of getting into some power outages and all types of stuff, we do have some snacks here. I do have some Pringles right here, which that is pretty good. In case if we get hungry, power is out. Well, I highly doubt, maybe. Got some of these. That's pretty good. I'm just packed up, fully loaded with snacks. Also got some Reese's Chips Ahoy cookies, which that is pretty good. Look at that. You'd be like, give me them cookies. Give me them cookies. And then also, we got some of these. These are Quaker Chewy bars, which is pretty good. I think, as a matter of fact, I'll have one of them right now. Or two, why not? I can do that. Have a little something to snack on while we are on stream. Now, this is going to be a long stream. We're going to track these storms. I mean, as we look at them. And yes, I mean, we are going to continue our live tornado threat here in Texas. Yeah, we are pretty much emergency windshield wiper repair. Well, whatever how much that is. All right, nice granola bar. Just look at that. Doesn't that look good, guys? Look at that. Nice granola bar. You know, as a matter of fact, as being a storm spotter, we are literally, I'm thinking about taking some classes on meteorology and storm spotting, which I've been doing storm spotting since I was a kid. I mean, 1996, first watching Twister, I said to myself, I want to be a storm spotter. But anyway, yeah, look at there. Oh my goodness. They're in Mason. Look at that. Yeah, you see, you can't even see it, but yeah, there's going to be a Valero gas station up there.
Every single guy that parks under an overpass when you have a hailstorm is that guy. Yes. The guy super self-centered. Yes, super self-centered. Needs to get to the base. Like, soonish. Like, people like that should be punched. Like, I'm not condoning, I guess I am. Anyway, back up. I just want to know what space I am up there.
Mm.
We're good. On the whole thing over here.
Granola bars, pretty good on this one.
Right here, yeah. Oh no, it's under there for sure.
So yeah, we are going to watch these guys like nothing else. So yeah, love these chocolate chip granola bars. They're really good. You guys should get you some. So yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe on this video and a live stream here today. Happy Memorial Day to our veterans. God bless America, y'all. God bless.
If it can be done, and I think it can, these guys will be able to do it pretty fast. So let's see if we can hear them. I might be able to get back on, but I don't think it's going to stay.
How did he know he got struck by lightning? Oh, good. The guy's like, did you get hit by lightning? Well, yes. All right, so we are going to see what is going on in our broadcast and stuff. Wow, we are almost 2 hours into our live stream, guys. So are they just going to just use one half of a windshield wiper? And, well, that's not good. Okay, so it looks like they are going through downtown Mason as we look at it now. I've been through that area multiple times going to my parents' house in Brady. Say, there's a stop sign. See, they took a right at that stop sign, the left at that stop sign. There's going to be a Valero way up there. Taking that right will take you towards Brady. And so far, pretty good on that as well. So yes, let's have this nice watch party and stuff. Okay, so there. Boy, it's coming down rain there in Mason. Now that's what everybody needs is a carport. Now we are watching our storm spotters and chasers today. Yeah, 87 going eastward would take you to Brady. Okay, so let's see where they're at. Okay, there's that that Lowe's, the supermarket, grocery store, whatever. There's that Lowe's right there, and it looks like okay, so it looks like they're going away from Brady and leaving the Mason area, like they're going towards Fredericksburg. Okay, so the existing tornado warning has been lifted, but a new tornado warning has been spawned off in that one same storm. This storm right here is going to drift and it's headed right for Fredericksburg. So, people in Fredericksburg, I'm not kidding when I say this. Y'all need to be ready in an hour and a half. This thing is coming right for you. Fredericksburg, now a new tornado warning issued for your area. This storm is headed right for Fredericksburg. Lowest level of your home. People in Fredericksburg, listen to me, please. This storm right here is indicated tornadic rotation. It is moving right through. You can see it right there. There is a corkscrew right here. Tornado indicated within that storm. Lowest level of your home away from windows. Please do that now. Tornado warning on Fredericksburg. So you got the existing tornado warning that has been issued. This storm right here is headed for Fredericksburg. There are 2 apparent tornado warnings on this storm right here. I mean, as you can see, nothing going on right now, but you look off to the north of Fredericksburg, it's going to either go this way or it's going that way. But, you know, Fredericksburg, be ready. You know, and yep, there is Brady, but you look at Brady, there's another cell structure just to the northwest of Brady. It's going to head to right for Brady, so Brady's going to get more rain in this one. Yeah, just a big day. I mean, San Antonio before evening, and we could see tornadoes outside of town. We could see hail damage or I don't know what, but these storms are coming in. So, yeah, we have this 2 tornado warnings right there. We got severe thunderstorm warning. Going into that one area. Man, I just absolutely love my camera and stuff. I mean, this brand new phone, it's really good and it is better than the old crappy one that I used to have. And when I talk about the crappy one, I mean this one that you see right here. This one was junk. I mean, it was always loading up so slow. I was like, oh man, come on. Like, come on now. But anyway, yep, I got my receipt. I need to take this off right here. There we go. And that way I just have just the plain receipt. And that way we are pretty much good to go on that. Just stick that away. Okay, so I'm going to see how much my phone percentage is. Thinking it is doing pretty good while on the charge. At 46% on charge, so that is good. I need to go ahead, look at the other battery that I'm charging up. So evidently, I've charged up 2 of these batteries. And as you can see, they're both at 100%. So I've got enough to last me up to 4 or 5 charges on my phone. And yeah, so far pretty good on that. Go ahead and get my little doodad, my little phone charger, which I do love this thing very much. Just look at the length of it. That's pretty good, right? So yeah, we are watching what these storm chasers are doing. Yeah, so we are definitely keeping our eyes on the storm. And now, gotta make sure we clean up after ourselves. I just save this bag. All right, so it looks like clouds are starting to move in here in San Antonio and stuff, and I'm going to see what's going on. So yeah, we are starting to see some clouds starting to come upon on San Antonio. And yeah, so far, nothing going on as of right now, but we're definitely keeping our eyes and ears on San Antonio. Okay, so they are on 87. Boy, it's coming down heavy on 87. Okay, they just got a new tornado warning on that. Heh! Look at Reed. He looks like my friend Duncan. Oh my goodness. That's how Duncan always wears his hat. He's like, what the hell? I don't look like that guy. Okay, so it looks like they are headed to Fredericksburg. That tornado warned storm on Fredericksburg. As I said before, those that live in Fredericksburg right now, be in your safe spots. Because this storm is traveling from where my parents live, from Brady, all the way to Fredericksburg. See, the last time I've been down on this road was last Christmas. These guys, Reed and his storm spotters, or chasers, whatever, they were up in Oklahoma last week, right outside of Oklahoma City, and I was thinking, oh shoot, my friend Duncan's going to get tornadoes. And yeah, so far, storms are just getting bad. I mean, Fredericksburg, be ready. Yeah, it is coming down heavy in Fredericksburg. We are starting to see clouds starting to roll in San Antonio. As I said before, we are about a few hours away from all the activity. Tornado watch still in effect for San Antonio. If you live in San Antonio, then storms are just to the west of where they're at. So yeah, we'll just enjoy that little watch party. See where storm chasers are at. If the sky is getting dark over there, which I totally understand, there is storms headed our way as well. All right, look at this. This coupling right here is rotating right there. If you guys can see that, hit the like button if you see that. There is a lot of lightning. Look on his iPad and start seeing where that lightning is. Yeah, and it's coming down heavy. I mean, they're getting pelted by hail right now. I don't know what the hail size is, but I do believe it's coming down like little pebbles or something. But this storm right here is drifting off to the south. It's not far from Fredericksburg. So people in Fredericksburg, y'all know the drill. Get to the lowest level of your home, away from windows. Possible tornado right here. Yeah, it's coming in, and this storm is now tornado warned on Fredericksburg. This thing is just massively rotating. Like, I can't even tell you how bad it looks right now. Yeah, so clouds are yeah, it's starting to cloud up here in San Antonio. So yeah, anytime we do have these type of storms, we will go live right here on Jay Bicker Vlogs. Yeah, and I watch these guys all the time. I've been watching them for at least about 3 or 4 months already. Okay, so this tornado warning is now lifted off of Mason. Oh, maybe this will drift away from Fredericksburg. But I don't know. We'll have to see it. I don't know. They're just getting pelted by hail. But there is tornadic rotation right there. That right there, my finger's on it. That is a possible tornado within that storm. The RFD is 70 plus, is what he wrote on there. Oh yeah, there's the inflow right there. A big base right here. San Antonio can see that within a couple of hours from now. This thing is glowing turquoise green. So if you ever see green, I'm not repeating myself. I'm just saying that if you ever see that, that's where you get the large hail. Thunderstorm clouds can shoot up to about 60,000 feet. It's getting pretty crazy up there. All right, let's take it back on to our full screen right here. Yeah, we are definitely watching. Yeah, you got your stud cloud right there. Yeah, just look at all that. We got some low-lying clouds on that structure. But yes, you guys, please make sure y'all subscribe. Those that are watching in today. Look like they're getting into a heavy rain band right now. All right, so you're starting to see purples, greens, and reds starting to get in there. That the whole area that you see right there indicates massive rotation. All right, so go ahead and do a little something here. Oh, we've been live for 2 hours. 2 hours and 6 minutes on that. But we are going to keep alive here. And so far, I'm going to do one more attempt in getting into my pet cube and seeing what's going on in my parents' house. See if I could get it installed on this computer, if by chance I could get it on there. Okay, never mind. It's not going to let me get in there. But evidently, let's see what's going on. Okay, back to that right there. Man, it is just coming down heavy rain right outside of Mesa.
Just wanted to point something out on velocity, guys. Once again, this is wind. This is that donut hole that they're talking about, right? And this is a huge, huge rain-wrapped circulation here. Here's the wind. I'm just drawing it right here. Here's how the wind is going on. It's wrapping all the way around, right in there. So that is how big of a circulation. There could be a tornado at any point in there. Right? That could be one big one. So heads up, Fredericksburg. This storm is coming right at you, and it is completely wrapped in rain. The storm has a lot. Look at the top. It's just a high precipitation. They call that HP. It is a high precipitation monster. And we've had confirmed tornadoes in the past. So in Fredericksburg, you got to be ready. This storm is going to be very strong. I saw some people in the chat there. So it's time to start getting to shelter. You got a huge, huge storm coming your way. Not guaranteed there's a tornado on the ground yet, but if there is, Reed's going to find it. Let's get back to the chat.
You mean let's get back to the chase? All right, well, I'm going to see what's going on. You guys sit tight. All right. So I'm starting to see a big, huge wall cloud coming. I literally just got to keep picking up after all that. Oh, yeah, there it is. All right. People in Fredericksburg, you got about 5 minutes. This storm is headed right for you. Look at that. It is knocking on your doorstep. Come on, let me in. Yeah, just look at this right here. It closes just like that. I got some massive rotation in that storm. What's the trying to think of a joke and stuff while we're on live stream. What's the common denominator for compound fractions? I just when I look at that, I was like, I'm gonna make up something very, very funny, and I will. When I saw denominator, I was like, what's? I was like, let's turn that down. What's the denominator for compound fractions? Just like that, like how Tim Allen says it in Home Improvement. It's funny. All right, let's see what's going on. Fredericksburg, get ready. It's coming for you. Box indicated new severe thunderstorm warning just to the south of, or north, I do apologize. Look, north of Fredericksburg. Boy, I bet that cost you a lot of money to get one of those replaced.
We get a spark or something that blew it up?
I think it was just coincidence, to be honest.
I didn't see the ball going. Is it sheared or is it?
No, the cup part of the ball joint is plastic, and it snaps through that and it's flat down.
Okay, so it looks like they are indicating a new tornado warning right now.
Yeah.
I think we can find out if the ball's like good though.
I could go to O'Reilly or something.
Yeah. I don't know. See if we can find somewhere in Morty that might have it.
It's plastic.
They're definitely keeping eyes on Fredericksburg.
That's where we're at.
No, what was that? Oh goodness, this sounds like Dad Neely. Ooh. Oh, good laugh on the stream, right?
Small micrometers, misty, strong wind. Just created a Family Dollar hook on the bottom.
All right, let's see what's going on. Yeah, they're looking at Fredericksburg right now, and
This storm is huge. Looks like a hurricane now. Oh, we got used to these. Northeast winds. We gotta change the direction. Oh, gotta be right here something. Tree down there.
man, visibility is bad when you look at what these boys are doing. You can't even see right in front of you. It's coming down that heavy. Boy, lots of people are getting some pretty good rainfall from these storms. You know, you get the rain and plus tornado warning on Fredericksburg right now. Well, this thing might be approaching San Antonio before we all know it. We're definitely going to stay live. However long this takes, we're going to stay live. We give you guys the live continual coverage of what we are seeing right now. Fredericksburg is in the path of a dangerous thunderstorm. Okay, what was that? It was in the group chat and stuff on West Creek, but anyway.
Seems like that supercell merger right in the inflow area is right in the east of these. Like very east of these. See this? Eddie's all over the place in here.
All right, we got a sky that's black and stuff.
We got some cell mergers into the south side of this high precipitation supercell.
Okay, so we are watching a wall cloud right outside my window. And yeah, I need to go ahead and look at it real quick to see what's going on. Okay, so yeah, we are going to go outside. We're going to leave this alone. And so far, there we go. I'll take you guys with me. So we're going to leave that running, and we'll be right back as we continue our live stream. It is 6:41. We are going to look off to the west. And I think the coolest part of that, I could probably go take a walk and we'll pretty much see what's going on. Yep, there we go. Okay, so we are back right now live in our live stream here today. Come on, there we go. All right, pretty good right there. Okay, so as you can look, we got the clouds starting to come on in. We got some wall clouds. And yeah, it is humid. The sun, oh, just look at that. That is beautiful. So it's got the sun. We are pointing off to the west right here. This is going towards Bernie. And so far as you can see, all them clouds right there, they're starting to move on into San Antonio ahead of the front. So pretty much we will be seeing storms here within a few hours or so. But anyway, we'll definitely be seeing that in just a little bit. So yeah, keep our eyes on Fredericksburg and my location, and we'll definitely keep everybody up to date in severe weather. All right. All right, so see how much we got here. Got about half a battery, so we are doing really good. So pretty much we'll go ahead and get it back on here, and we'll continue watching our live stream. There we go. All right, so we are back on here at the computer. Okay. All right, guys. Here we go. It looks like they're getting into a little bit of the heavy part of the storm and stuff. Is still getting their connection going. Yeah, so as you can see, all of them clouds, you can see those right there. I'll pop my stream up right here. That is looking off to the west right there. As you can see, all of them clouds right there. Big high top thunderstorms about ready to shoot. And so far, pretty good on that as well. So yeah, pretty nice on the live stream of mine. Starting to see a race right there. Look at that. That is really, really good. We look at that. So yeah, we are doing a really, really good here.
All right, guys, while that connection stabilizes, it's hard to think, but there actually are some parts of Texas that have the sun. I know we've been under this rain shield for probably about the past hour or two. This is what they call high precipitation supercell. That is it to the right. Look at how just off to the south. Look how big that storm is. Look how expansive that anvil top is. That's expanding out, like Brian was talking about, hitting the tops of the atmosphere, the tropopause, and kind of spreading out. But just off to the south, it's actually kind of sunny. So down in South Texas might be getting some sun, but heads up, we got storms coming your way. Looks like the connection stabilized. Let's get back to the guys. Thanks for being here. I see all the donations in the chat. Crazy Kitty, Sergio, Catherine. Thank you all. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button if you do like what you're seeing, guys. That helps us continue to do what we do. All the donations are probably going to be going towards any fixes from that lightning strike. So huge shout out to everyone in the chat. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending your Memorial Day with us. Hopefully we continue to drive south, but I think we'll probably get out of the rain here sometime soon. Once again, Fredericksburg, that tornado warning has dropped, but still very strong winds coming. That's what the wind mag is.
Okay, so it looks like the tornado warning on Fredericksburg immediately lifted. Wow. Okay. So that's turned from a tornado warning to a severe thunderstorm warning, which that is a blessing. Wow. It just, like that, just turns to a severe thunderstorm warning. But anyway, we are not out of the woods. It's a long, long afternoon into the latter part of the evening. Okay, so I know exactly where this is. I've been down this way multiple times. Just look where that is. This is 87 coming into Fredericksburg. It is coming down rain. I mean, they're not far outside of Fredericksburg, that is. But anyway, we are continuing to monitor severe weather as we go through this evening. We go into the latter part of the evening, and yes, as San Antonio is starting to see the clouds, those big clouds that I just got done showing y'all, it's coming to San Antonio and stuff. But yeah, anyway, it is coming down. That's coming down in Fredericksburg. So yeah, as you can see, a blessing just happened right there. Look at that. We got 2 severe thunderstorm warnings. The tornadic rotation on this storm, we don't know what happened. I think we got a blessing from that. This is straight line storms right here. But anyway, okay, so we are not going to watch that because that's like a little advertisement right there. But anyway, as I said before, wow, that was a blessing that those tornado warnings have lifted. But still, tornado watches are in effect for Brady and for San Antonio as well. So anyway, we are keeping our eyes and ears on the weather. And yeah, so far we are going to keep monitoring the storms as we go through the evening. So that's pretty good for us here. Well, and I tell you one thing, we have had about 8 viewers come into this live stream. It's pretty good right there. But evidently, we want to keep everybody informed of what's going on in from Brady to Mason to Fredericksburg to the towns that are seeing these storms right now. And yeah, we are looking. Do believe the clouds are starting to intensify as we look off that way towards Bernie. And yeah, it's really starting to look really bad outside of Fredericksburg.
Wow.
Anyway, if I blabble too much during this live stream, I do apologize. You know, when it says time to take cover, you really got to think about the safety of yourself and the safety of others. You know, because you never know. I mean, there could be embedded tornadoes within the storm itself. Not saying that there is, but there might. You know, but you really got to pay attention, like to the weather and to, you know, your surroundings, your loved ones, your friends, your family, those that may live far away. Because mine lives far. I have family up in Brady. I have my friend out there in Muskogee, Oklahoma. I've got like so many family that lives in Brownwood too. I mean, my uncle lives there and so on. But anyway, no, it's still coming down heavy rain. But anyway, I mean, since the tornado warnings have lifted, I think we are pretty much in the clear for now until the Weather Service issues a new tornado warning or whatever. But I think for the most part, we are good. We are good from, well, anything that's severe right now.
Like pushing your hand through water.
Oh, yeah, I know where that is. 87. You got like a little electric company right there. They are just now approaching into Fredericksburg. And
That was the environment that tornado warning happening up in Panhandle. Oh yeah. Here, Panhandle. 5 knots.
we still got 3 hours and 5 minutes left on that tornado watch. I mean, for both watches going from Brady to San Antonio and stuff. It's like watching a movie on TV and stuff. And you know, this computer of mine is really great. I love it. It's a good computer. I'm glad I got it. Paid like I don't know, about close to lots of money. About $200 worth. Alright, so they're coming on that area, and we'll see which way they go.
great place to hang.
Yep, and you see, you go down that way, and then you take another couple of stuff. See, there's that sign right there, San Antonio and Mason. See, they're getting on there, and they're going right through town in Fredericksburg. I don't think anybody in Fredericksburg has lost electricity, so that's a good thing. And I think what I might need to do is get me like a little dash cam and stuff, which I think I'm going to do one of these days. And that way, if we ever go back to Brady, we'll take our road travel all the way from San Antonio to Brady, and then when we get into Brady, we'll cut off the camera. What street is that? Okay, so that's not it. Washington Street is normally where I cut off to go to San Antonio, but go to Comfort.
Has been canceled, but there's a big windbag coming in, a big bull-ecker. And we're in downtown Fredericksburg here. Big wind just now coming into town. But it is shifting to more of a windbag threat. Not even hail, more of a windbag. Pretty good so far. It's been an intense pace. I'm just super south driving up to the southeast, but a little bit of an 8-speed storm. High precipitation. Yeah, this court's coming right in the UMD, a significant severe wind and hail and wind and tornado threat will remain possible through that evening across the eastern Edwards Plateau and Hill Country with an emerging MCS. Intense supercells have produced at least a couple reported tornadoes. Extremely large hail in excess of 5 inches and measured severe wind gusts of 73 miles an hour. The latter occurred at the Menard site of some potential south of the 50 strength of 44. An intense supercell over Mason is developing immediately. Users suggested that they don't advertise upswing growth of the necessary convective system. Upscale means it's rolling from the storm scale to the Mendel scale. We are here in Fredericksburg. We're just going to take this corner here. We're taking this windbag and corner. Here it comes. Big corner coming to Fredericksburg, folks. Next to some quarters.
Quarter-sized hail, it looks.
There's the Fredericksburg Fire Department there. Thunderstorm trying to tell the wind and sound that this thing is going off scale. It's always been back for a while. This is from today. But then, yeah, Del Rio. It's either a Del Rio taste or.
See, a lot of people starting to come in to Fredericksburg. What type of hail is falling there in Fredericksburg? You sound like my uncle nearly. Oh, we're getting pounded. You know, when I look at Fredericksburg, and I'll tell y'all a little bit about a story about that. Fredericksburg is look like an old west type town. I've been through Fredericksburg many times. And I gotta say, when I look at the buildings, it kind of does remind me of cowboy times. You know, we didn't have these vehicles, these cars, these trucks, you know, whatever runs on gasoline these days. But yeah, we pretty much didn't have those, but there was a lot of horses and stuff. Whoa! Holy mackerel! All right, I'm gonna bring the camera up.
Wow. Really?
That must be golf ball size.
We're going over it back here at this light pole. There it is.
Oh, it is Brady. Look at that. Wow.
Look at
Yeah,
that
flooding
truck.
up to the front wheel of the truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, big hail coming. Getting bigger. With a golf ball.
Jeez.
Golf ball, wind-driven golf balls coming into Fredericksburg here.
Whoa, there's a cone. Traffic cone going by. Look, it's gonna hit the truck.
Look.
It's gonna hit the truck.
There it is.
Yes. Oh yeah, get the crowd. Back it up. Two tanks right there. Hold it.
Up, and it's getting stuck under.
Hold it right there. Nice. Okay.
Oh, it just go through.
You can back that up a little bit. Just right there.
Look at that. That's the shot of the day.
Did you switch that to the different camera?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's not horrible.
Oh, careful.
Yeah, I'm getting hit over here.
Getting bigger.
Oh wow.
Driving through town here.
You punch in the different ways. That's true. Right there. Hold that. You're good.
Oh yeah, we're over the curve here.
You're saying it.
Oh, yeah, that's a ball.
That bad?
Yeah, some flooding going on in here probably. That drain's just taking it like a champ. Drain is just, that storm drain is just taking it.
Right, you're coming close.
Yeah.
Not many left.
There you go.
Well, I guess all the tour companies.
Doing its job.
You can zoom in on that.
Oh, yeah. There it is. Oh, we got a fun
Slowly.
scenario.
I'm sorry.
Chaser saying aye.
Yeah, they're going right through town.
Downtown's getting rocked.
Yeah, I heard.
The core is getting sent right into Fredericksburg.
Man, you can't even see anything when you're driving through town and it's coming down that heavy.
Hide your rental cars.
Oh no. Oh yeah, everybody knows that big building.
Trap 4. Northeasterly, northeasterly. That flag up there.
By golly, Fredericksburg is getting rocked this evening. Just look at that.
76 north of us in town, 73 right there. '68, 60 to 70. There's we see on radar where we're at, so 70 mile an hour.
Just feeling out the bigger stones right now. They're coming away.
Oh,
Wow. They're getting hit pretty hard here.
See, that's the road to go down. That's Washington right there. See, there's the public library or courthouse or whatever.
Trees are getting shredded here in town, you think?
smell it.
Big wind. Tree shredding here. Red Mary headquarters.
Yeah, see, they're going the other way.
Oh, yeah, big funnel job here. Funneling. Oh, yeah. That's great.
Lot of light there.
Yeah, this hill's coming in hot.
Purely wind driven hill right now.
Might get a rear end looked at in here. These things are coming in fast.
How fast we moving?
We're moving at 35.
We were getting 80 mile an hour gusts, so.
Yeah, so a lot of people in Fredericksburg are getting pretty lucky that they still have electricity. So that is good. It seems like over the past half hour that we've seen 2 tornado warnings. Those storms have really weakened getting into Fredericksburg. All right, so they're back on 87, and they are headed right forward back to Mason. Wow, that's a great idea. You got people taking cover under the trees. No, that's a good idea in case if you ever get hail. That's a real good idea. But yeah, it's starting to cloud up pretty good outside. Yeah, but anyway, well, we'll go ahead and take this off on the camera, and that way we're pretty much good to go. Okay, so let's look at our clouds. Yes, there is some gray skies. We're looking off to the west towards the edge of town where you go to Bernie. Oh, look at that. They're turned back around.
Authentic Wiener Schnitzel steaks and chops.
Yeah, so follow these guys on YouTube, Reed Timmer. Good weather guy. I like this guy. He's good. But hey, you know what? We've been live for almost 3 hours to give y'all an update on severe weather. So far, for the storms that just came into Fredericksburg, look, can we talk this afternoon? Woo! For the storms that came in Fredericksburg, they weakened. So that's a good thing. Tornado activity, just like that, just vanished. All right, so I know that gas station right there. There's that gas station. All right, so there is a new reissued thunderstorm warning on that cell right there. A new one going through this one. Now, these storms right here, these are slow movers, so expect some flash flooding. We do have some thunderstorms now developing to the west of Bernie. As you can see right there, just west of Bernie. That's where that complex of storms is. This whole area is going to be lighted up within the hour. I mean, it looks like it. Yeah, so you can look to the general direction of where Bernie is. And that's where, right there, that's where that storm is pushing off to the northwest of Bernie. So, but plenty more storms tonight. Okay, so they updated where they're chasing at. It's Fredericksburg, so pretty much go ahead and stay live for us. Go ahead and pop us back onto our thing. And the phone, yeah, pretty good. It's not hot, so that's a good thing. There we go. Okay. All right, pretty cool right there, guys.
Yeah, looking to get some candle holders, but I guess not.
I want to try that German restaurant.
Destroy that place.
I've never even been to a place like that.
Hopefully you like Tuesday.
Man. You know what? I think for dinner tonight, I might make some homemade tacos. Why not? Well, we'd have to see how the weather turns out tonight. Well, tornado watch still in effect for 2 hours and 43 minutes into this live stream. Now we'll see how everything plays out right there. So yeah, go ahead and a little doodad shut. Okay, so anyway, we're looking pretty good. Okay. I need to see. Let's see, I think that right there is looking pretty good. We have surpassed our 3 hours on live stream. So we are doing really good. You know, and this is the first time ever that we are doing a live stream, testing out the new phone, which that's pretty good. But anyway, it's clouding up here in San Antonio and stuff. And yeah, we are going to continue to monitor the weather. We are going to probably go ahead and get ourselves back to the Weather Channel. And we will take a look at the Doppler radar. Softball size hail burst across big country in Texas. Wow. Okay. I need to go ahead and get to the weather map right here. 90 degrees, mostly cloudy skies for San Antonio here this evening. Okay, so we are pretty much getting into that. Let it get back up in there.
What do you guys think?
Yeah, so we got a new severe thunderstorm warning just to the north of Bernie. Yep, we're starting to get some firing storms right here, just west of the dry line. San Antonio. And yeah, we'll go ahead and take this right now. We are right there. See, we're pretty much right there, San Antonio. New severe thunderstorm warning issued just to the north of San Antonio. So yeah, we are definitely seeing the storms tonight. We are keeping our eyes, ears, and anything out of the ordinary we're looking for. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to show y'all that radar right there. Okay, so who do we got in the live stream? Do we have a lot of people coming in? See, for the people in Fredericksburg, I think y'all did a great job in taking tornado precautions. Always remember, if a tornado warning is issued for your area, you always got to make sure you get to the lowest level of your home, away from windows. Car is not a good place, so don't do that. Don't ever get into a car, try to outrun the tornado, because it'll just suck you right up like that. So yeah, you don't want to ever get up in there. All right, we're looking at severe thunderstorms just to the west of Austin. So yeah, they are still in Fredericksburg. The worst is past Fredericksburg, but the worst for San Antonio is not here yet. So yeah, we're waiting on it. The sky is already clouded up. It was blue sky just a little while ago. And now we're starting to get all the high clouds, all the clouds from the thunderstorms that are off to the west of Bernie. But anyway, we'll go ahead and see if the Weather Channel has the map going for us. All right, so we got our map here, and here we go. There's Fredericksburg. There's where Reed and the Storm Chasers are at right now. And so far, it's trying to load up and stuff. So here's where I'm at. Okay, so this thing is still loading. Hmm. You know, I just heard a noise on my phone. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, we're just watching Reed and his Storm Chasers. I bet there's a lot of people in Fredericksburg right now just looking at the Dominator, even though it's coming down buckets of rain. Mm. Huh. Okay, well, I guess it is a blessing that those two tornado warnings have lifted, so that's good. But yeah, there's a lot of, as you can see right there, there is San Antonio right there. And just look at it. Yeah, we've got a whole squall line coming from South 35. And yes, right there where I have my finger, that is where San Antonio is. And we're looking at maybe it's a 7:25 right now, so maybe a few hours. It could be here by 8:30, 9 o'clock. So we'll definitely uh, pretty good on that.
If we dare to cross the border with this, put it in the comments if you think we should cross the Rio Grande in the Dominator, and if we might get it back or not. There's the slight risk. We got a double barrel slight risk.
Okay, so what's going on? Are they concluding this one or what? I think they are.
2% tornado could be upgraded if this outflow blocker doesn't cruise too far south. And then it looks like the next day, Wednesday, Texas Panhandle, eastern New Mexico, down to Vegas. And then we might have a few days off until around June 3rd when the main system is forecast to reject. And that's going to reinvigorate the storm season in a big way. Still watching that storm northwest of Blanco.
Whatever. Blanco, whatever. But yeah, it looks like Fredericksburg is finally out in the clear.
Thank you. You work on that, though? Yeah, I work at the library. Can you open it up for us? We have plenty of parts. Pretty far though, right? I'll go on and drive. Oh yeah, we'll do it tomorrow morning. Windshield wiper leakage. Yeah. We just got one wiper on steroids.
It looked like two kids coming up to the house for trick or treat.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks, you too. I don't know if he said. Maybe that guy will look for it.
Well, at least people in Fredericksburg got some pretty good rains from the storm. But unknowingly, I know San Antonio will get the storms too.
Extend the watch? Yeah, do Austin.
Huh?
They did it through Utah, Kyle, Griffin Springs, Hornsby Bend, New Braunfels.
So is that a new tornado watch they just issued? Because I'm a little bit confused here. Oh boy.
Yeah, it's turning into a mesoscale convective system as it cruises southeast. Or Austin and San Antonio.
Man, and you can see these guys are everywhere. They went from Alabama all the way to Texas. They were in Athens, Alabama. And yeah, they went from Athens, Alabama all the way to Oklahoma City. And then from Oklahoma City, they went all the way down. They crossed into Texas. And yeah, look, they're here in Fort, well, not Fort Stockton, but Major Look. They're here in Fredericksburg.
So I think we are going to work on our windshield wiper proper position down near the Mexico border for tomorrow. Don't worry, Brian, this isn't a magic hour scenario, but this line is definitely heading toward you in Austin. And could even have a couple of embedded circulations, but you can see that this gust front has mowed down that supercell in northwest of Blanco. This is a shared gust front as it surges southeast. The biggest winds are going to be right near the apex of that bow anchor as it heads southeast. It might pass in between Austin and San Antonio. then this thing's going to continue all the way down to the Gulf. And I do think that we will then have to monitor the outflow boundary tomorrow and see if it lifts north into South Texas. And if it does, then we'll have tornadoes that move north. It looks like that's a 5, 7, 6, real band for those that can imagine that.
Wow.
That outflow boundary will be a little further north. It will be in Pecos. But otherwise, it looks like up here.
Now, if y'all ever had a Pecos cantaloupe before, because it's a whole lot sweeter than an ordinary cantaloupe.
Does look a little wispy tomorrow, folks. We'll just have to see if that outflow boundary cruises deep into Mexico or not. If it does, then that'll be a northern Mexico event. We'll have to decide whether we're going to cross the river or not. Still a little worried about Blanco, especially for big wind.
Well, at least the tornado threat has died down. But, you know, we were watching this thing for hours. I mean, we went live at, I think it was 4 o'clock when we went live.
Marble Falls, that's one that's been constructed tag. If you're in Horseshoe Bay, Grand Shoals, Marble Falls, Double Horn, watch out. You will take a pounding. Almost 3-inch hail, 60 mile an hour. Constructed tag occurred.
And got a new severe thunderstorm warning for Blanco.
It's the same warning.
See, and there's where I'm at with San Antonio. Well, it's a good thing it's not baseball evening here,
Yeah, it's grown up scale.
because, you know, San Antonio Missions would have to cancel the game and stuff.
We're going to fix some things in the Dominator and position for the next couple of days. It's basically constant maintenance with the Dominator. Keep it rolling down the road. And thanks to Matt and Will for keeping this thing cruising down the road. Now doing a ton of emergency fixes, screen brake jobs, windshield wiper fixes, airbags, air compressors in the back. But we're continuing to grind because this season, the peak is probably still ahead of us. Believe it or not, looking at the long range models, if it's something really do this is the months. The next 2 days could. Maybe down near Del Rio tomorrow, out of eastern New Mexico on a Wednesday. So non-stop storm chasing ahead. And be careful as this Mexico convection system cruises with Austin and San Antonio. Never stop chasing. The lightning intercept, that is the closest that I've ever felt lightning. There was that pop, and then the lightning happened. That was actually the most extreme lightning that I've been in person. I've been personally. So, the screen was down, unfortunately, at like this awesome point.
Oh, okay, guys. I think our storm chasers here are about to call the end of their string. Yeah, this whole embedded thunderstorm, San Saba, Cherokee, Castile, they're leading edge of the storm there in Fredericksburg right now.
Right. There it is. What a weird day.
Hey, we got, look, they got some visitors outside the Dominator.
Tornado early on, or as Reed was saying, the Storm Prediction Center said that there were at least a couple.
And if I was there, I would just go up to the denominator and sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'd be like, what's the common denominator for compound fractions? Probably get a good kick of laughing. Just Yeah, I tell you. But anyway, the tornado watch is now in effect for Round Rock. Here is the storms right there. And, oh, look at there. Brand new tornado warning just issued just to the northwest of San Marcos. Blanco is also in that tornado warning. Let's see what's going on.
Just a sec. We're gonna look at the. We're also gonna look at the velocity, see what the winds are like. Wow, it's like 11th hour type stuff here, guys.
Yeah, so the reds and greens right here, you can see that you got two combinations of color, green and red. Tornadic rotation, like right in this general area. So I'm guessing the tornado activity died down, but now we're starting to get even more tornado activity. So Johnson City is taking a good pounding. I think that storm says, hey, give me your lunch money. Well, I think we pretty much did a good job in our stream this evening just to keep everybody safe, and that's what I will do. Yeah, so see the little curvature. Storms are now leaving outside Fredericksburg, which that's pretty good. I think these little signatures right there indicated some few embedded tornadoes, but yeah, there is Canyon Lake, San Marcos. But wow, what a remarkable evening it's been.
It's insane that they lasted this long, to be quite honest. I'm surprised their car hasn't just stopped working.
I think this is.
Well, let me comment on that. I mean, if the car would have stopped working, yeah, that would have been stranded. That would have been bad. Whoa! He got a good zap. Whoa! Yeah, you're gonna get cooked. You stand out in the lightning storm.
It'll be uploaded. You guys will be able to see it. All right. That's it. We're gonna wrap it up. Thank you guys so much. Thanks for the really great donations today, especially.
Wow. Well, anyway, wow. That was a pretty good, oh man, let's see, 3 hours, 22 minutes that we've been watching this thing. But yet, this whole thing is coming right for Blanco. And yeah, Johnson City is getting hit pretty good.
That's it from us for this evening. My fellow Austinites, we're gonna get a boatload of water. We're gonna get a lot of water.
A little view out there. You're gonna take a little view out
Yeah, see, okay, there's a storm just to the west of Bernie. I think we do see some storm clouds. From Bernie, I can see that there might be lightning within a little bit from now. But I think we're also going to stay live and continue our live coverage here. So yeah, pretty good. We're going to have a battery. I'll take this with me because this is my phone charger. Get my knife. and get that going. Oh yeah, okay. So they have already got the stream done. Yeah, so pretty good on that as well. Okay. Okay, there we go. So all you got to do is just take it right off of there. Try not to cut my fingers off. There we go. So yeah, pretty good night tonight, but we are going to stay live. And so far, we are going to probably go on a walk. Now put my knife away. There we go. And yeah, so far, we're just probably just going to go out on a walk. So we'll go ahead and put this computer to sleep, at least for a little bit, until probably just shut it off for a little bit. And give it a break. Give it a break. So yeah, pretty good. Pretty good live stream from our storm chasers there in Fredericksburg. And starting to see some pretty good cloud formations. But anyway. So I don't know if I'm going to go live while doing this walk, but I think I could do that. Hopefully I don't get away from the connection. I'll probably have to make some dinner before the storms show up. So yeah, anyway, go ahead and get outside. Boy, we've had fun in the live stream. We've had about 3 hours and 26 minutes, now counting. So pretty good on that. Well, got to give a big shout out to Reed and the Storm Chasers, Storm Spotter, but also to our people that came into the stream tonight. We thank y'all very, very, very much. All right, so I'm probably going to stand on this big, huge rock right here. As you can see, I got a big rock right outside my apartment, but as you can see right there, yep, there is the wall cloud. The cloud cover, humidity is up really good. But even though we are expected those storms from Fredericksburg to come right here for us. But anyway, we are going to give this a break. And so far, we're going to pretty much going to put this live stream to rest. But thank you all for coming in and having the best evening ever. We were tracking storms. We did that throughout this evening. But yeah. Or I don't know, maybe we just go on the walk and just say, hey, we'll take us right to a vantage point. So I think that's probably not a good idea. We're just losing connection over and over and over again. But yeah, thank you guys for this evening that you've spent with us. Thank y'all. Subscribe to the channel. Help me out a lot. And also, we will see y'all in the next one. So y'all have a good rest of your day. And be safe. Make wise choices. Keep chasing for real. To our storm chasers and our storm spotters out there, make sure y'all are watching the skies this evening, especially here in San Antonio as well. We'll definitely keep our eyes and ears open. So anyway, see y'all later.